Bofuri episode 3. So we basically find out something very interesting. The admins or game developers have taken notice of Mabel just like everyone else. And just as everyone has noticed Mabel is super overpowered because she put all her points into something, basically the admin said, nope, none of that. This makes this game too unfair. We're gonna nerf Mabel. So what they do is they say you can only use the devouring skill, that thing that allows the shield to basically absorb a player from touching someone. Um Basically we're going to limit that to 10 times a day, and it said, and they do a thing where no matter how high your defense is, you're still gonna take some damage. So it's like even if she has like a million defense, she'll still take at least one damage or half a point of damage or some damage. That way she's not impervious to damage. And sort of nerfing her again. And so Mabel's like, oh man, they did this just to spite me. And Reese is like, well, yeah, what do you expect? But the thing about it is Reese tries to cheer her up by saying, the fact that you can take damage, even though it's just a little, just will make it even more sweeter when you defeat your enemies. And so Mabel has this sort of daydream where all these mages are blasting her, and she's just able to absorb it all. And they're like, she can't be defeated, and she uses Hedra, and the Hedra basically ba- basically just wipes them out. So, and she's like, ha ha ha, I can do this. No one can touch me. So it was just hilarious. And so then we get Risa and Maple going around level 1. And I forgot to mention this last review, but basically the world is divided up into two levels right now. So there's the common everyday world, and then we have level 2. So think like an expansion pack to the world that wasn't there like with the vanilla game. And so basically what they do is they go around to different places, like they go to a cafe. Maple and Sally run into Drag and Dread. Dread is the guy in green we saw last time in the event. He was in second place, and then Drag is his friend. Drag came in fifth place in the event, and they were like, "Wow, you're a celebrity," and stuff. And so they got to talking, and Sally and Maple asked, "Well, we're just hanging around in this area for a while before we go up to level 2. Do you have any ideas of stuff we can see?" And then Drag says, well, if you go at night to the North Forest, you can get the super speed skill. And so they go up to the North Forest, but before then, Dread tells them, although it could be difficult for girls, sort of a little quip. And so they go into the North Forest, and it turns out to be a forest populated by ghosts. And so while Maple over here is taking it like a champ and is like, oh, look, cool, Sally is just cowering in the corner. And so they find a little, like, shack. And then they just stay in the shack, and Sally's like, what I do, what I do, what I do. And then they hear, like, this ghostly wailing, and then they find this guy in the basement. He's tied up and, like, blindfolded in pain. And it's one of those weird things you're like, okay, this guy really PG all of a sudden. And it's like, but turns out it's nothing bad. Um, it's just that girls have to heal him until he's fully healed, and then he disappears as a ghost, and then underneath him is the speed skill scroll, which will obviously go to Sally. And so then Sally and Maple go outside to this log, and then Sally uses Fireball, and then it opens up like this pocket dimension where there's a beach and sunflowers and a sunset, and it's just gorgeous. And this place is perfect, a never-ending sunset. And so then um Sally mentions there's one more place I'd like to go to, but we have to wait till we get to level 2 first. And Maple's like, oh, come on, tell me. And Sally's like, nope. So you can tell in their relationship that Sally is just, that she likes to tease Maple and stuff. And it's just really cute. And so they go to the tunnel entrance to level 2. And so they run across these boars, and of course, Maple uses Devour on free boars, so she's got 7 uses left, and then a big boss bear comes up, and Sally uses a skill called Merge, and basically, Maple's shield disappears, and Maple's like, oh, where'd it go? And this is just really confusing. And so the bear charges, wham, it hits Maple's shield because her shield merged with her. So it was just a little bit of a back and forth to try to test out the waters. And so they come into this boss room, and there's like this giant tree monster that they have to fight. And so Sally is zipping around and cutting off its branches, and um Maple is defending and stuff. And since she can actually get hurt, she actually gets knocked out, and Sally has to finish it with like her fireballs and stuff. It's so awesome. And so then they finally get to level 2, and they go to the spot Sally wants to go to, and it's supposed to be like this restaurant, like Starry Space, and the restaurant gives them, it's like a log, and it's like 2 small logs for seats. So you have the table log and the 2 ones for seats, and they sit down, and all of a sudden this sort of like these free orbs fall down for them to eat, and it's like today's special is a taste of sky with like star galaxy juice, and it makes Maple's eyes um glow when she eats the meal, and then it makes Sally's hair glow, and so it's just really cute, and they're just sharing a meal with each other, and just really showing their friendship and all. Just fantastic. Just another moment in this cutesy cutesy show. And so then it fast forwards to time for the event, and so basically basically they get to the event, they're teleported, and apparently it's a team event, so Sally and Maple can team party together. And so this is a treasure hunt event, as the mascot says. But before we get to the mascot, there's actually this character that it shines on. I think her name is Frederica, but she is basically what is nicknamed the Flame Emperor of the Flame Emperors group, and she's got all these players, and she specializes in like fire magic, and she's given this rousing speech of trying to, getting people's attention. Oh, and I completely forgot um, before they get teleported, um, Maple and Sally meet up with Liz, the crafter. And so she's already on level 2, and she's got a shot set up. And so Maple gets her new shield called Snow White. That way she doesn't have to worry about overusing Devour. And so it gives you the, the armor that she's got is Black Rose, the leggings Black Rose, the shield Snow White, and it's got all these um, reduced damage effects on it, and it's just super pretty, and it just looks aesthetically nice. I can't wait to see what it can do in the next episode. But then back to what I mentioned earlier, it's a scavenger hunt is the new event, and so before Sally and Maple play, they meet up with that other shielder from the first episode, and he mentions how there was a girl that Maple had passed by, and I completely forgot about this. That Maple asked where were the monsters to fight, um and basically the girl told her that, and then um basically the girl was shocked to find out that Mabel had gotten in third place, and it's just another good character reaction between like the veteran player and then Mabel and Sally, which are sort of newer players. So I can't wait to see where that all goes. And we really get this feeling of there's nothing like really amazing about the show, but it's just a good fun time and a good fun romp, you know, just through this virtual world, and I can't wait to see more of it. Anyway, I think that does it for about this episode. I think this episode deserves an 8 out of 10. Very funny. Um, the animation's okay. The story is good, and I just can't wait to see more. Now let's say a prayer. Dear Lord, I thank you for this day, and I thank you for everything that you give me, God. I pray that you'll forgive me for all my sins, and I pray that you'll bring lots of subscribers to this channel, Lord, and may lots of people enjoy this video. In Jesus pray, amen. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, please type down in the comments subscribed. That way I know how many people subscribe because of this video. It really does motivate me. And the more views I get and the more likes I get on a series, the more often I'll do videos on a particular series. Also, comment down below what animes you'd like me to review and stuff, like anime episodes. I'm thinking of doing Plunder or Somali next. You know, once I finally get caught up. But and all. So thank you for watching this far, and please, if you continue to watch my videos, just watch them all the way through. It really does help out YouTube and stuff. And tell your friends, tell at least 3 people on my channel, and help this channel grow. I've been working at this since 2016, and I really want to get up to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. That's my goal. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and have a good day.